Hello everyone, welcome to My Precious Concept. I am by name Simeon Enilumoka. Today we'll be designing a 3D effect. We'll be using 3D effect to make a design. But before we go to the business of the day, I would like us to kindly subscribe to this channel. After subscribing, click the notification button so whenever we drop a video like this, then you will be notified. Also like this video. Now let us move directly into the business of the day. We will be using Pixellab. We'll be using Pixellab. Click your Pixellab, open the app, then remove this text. I don't want this text. Now the next thing for us to do, let me explain what I want to design for you. I want to design a YouTube button for my channel. That is My Precious Concept channel, YouTube channel. So the color that I would like to use is color gold. You can decide to use any color that you want, but I would like to use color gold. You can decide to bring in your background now or bring in background later, but I will like to bring in my background now. Now I will have to go right into my gallery to go and bring the background. This is the background that I want to use. This is the the golden pattern that I want to use. Yes. Now I will have to close it like that. Now the next thing for us to do is to pin this background. Pin the background. I explained to you in the previous video how to pin. Just pin. Click that padlock icon, then pin this so the background cannot move. Now the next thing for us to do is to bring in shape. I am so sure you are following, guys, because I explained to you in the previous video how to use this Pixellab. Now go to your shape. You can decide to use rectangle like this, but I will like to use circle. So click there, then change to circle. Increase it to your desired size. Yes, I would like to use this size. Now the next thing for us to do is to change the color. Change the color to color black. Change the color to color black. Click OK. Then make sure you justify this image. That is, centralize the image. How will you centralize? Then you have to locate your relative position button. This is relative position button. Click on relative position button, then centralize this image. Now as you can see, it is justified now, centralized. Yes, the next thing for us to do is click OK. Now we have to bring in another image, another shape. I would still also like to use shape, circle shape. You can decide to use rectangle, you can decide to use any shape you want, but I still will be using shape. I still will be using shape, this circle shape. Yes, and I will be using color white. Yes, it's okay like that. Click OK, then justify this. Make sure it is in the center. Make sure it is in the center. As you can see now, it is in the center. Yes, the next thing for us to do again is to bring in another shape. Yes, we have to bring in another shape. I will still be using a circle shape. Now we have to change this color now to color black. We can use white again to color black. Yes, color black. Now increase this your shape to your desired size. I think this one is okay like this, to your desired size. Now click OK. After clicking OK, then justify this. Make sure it is in the center. Now the next thing for us to do is to pin. Guys, always make sure you pin your items so they will not move. Yes, they will not move. We ought to have been pinning these things. Now pin, so they will not move. As you can see now, we have 3 shapes already now, but they cannot move. The next thing for us to do, I told you guys that we want to design a YouTube button for my channel. That is My Precious Concept YouTube channel. The next thing for us to do now is to bring in the text. Bring in the text. Edit, delete this, then type in the text, which is Moprecious Concept. Capitalize everything, then take to your design area. This is the text that we want to use. I don't like this font. I would like to change the font. But firstly, I would like to increase the size. The size. Let us use 50. Let us use 50. Yes, click OK. Then the spacing. Click spacing. Then space a little bit. Maybe we should use, let us just use 10. Let us use 10. Yes, 10. Can you see? 10. Now we have to change this font. I don't like this font. I will be using mem. Yes, I'll be using mem font. Can you see it? Mem font. Click on mem font. Then click OK. Click OK. As you can see, the text now has been reduced. The next thing for us to do now is to bend this text. Bend the text. Yes, we have to curve the text to fit into this circle. How are you going to do that? Can you see? If you check this area, you will see bending. Yes, check this area, you will see bending stuff there, bending button. You see bending button there. Go to your text, then go to your bending button. As you can see, curve. Click on curve, then increase this, so it will help you to curve the item. Yes, you can put it to fit in. Now we have to increase this text. We have to increase the text. Yes, increase the text size. Let us use 60. Let us use 60. As you can see now, it cannot fit in. Now the next thing for us to do is to go and curve again. Go to your curve. Go to your curve, then increase the curve. Increase the curve. Yes, increase the curve. Click OK. After clicking OK, the next thing for us to do is to justify this text. Now you have to go to your relative position, click on your relative position, centralize this. Centralize this. As you can see, it is in the center now. It is in the center now. Yes, you can as well bring it down a little bit. Bring it down a little bit. Yes, or you can take it up a little bit to just suit whatever you want to achieve. I think it's okay like this. Now let us leave it like this, guys. The next thing for us to do now is to bring in a rectangular shape. Yes, we have to bring in rectangular shape, but I would like to bend the edges. I would like to bend the. How will you do that? Click on this area, then go to your shape, then use square, reduce the square to rectangle, take it down like this, then increase the radius. Increase the radius. By increasing the radius, it will curve the edges. It will curve the edges. Now leave it like this. Yes, click OK. Now go and justify this relative position. Centralize this. Centralize this. Now it is in the center now. You know, I told you guys that we want to design a YouTube button for Moprecious Concepts YouTube channel. Now the next thing, if you check, if you are familiar with YouTube, you will know that YouTube always carries along play button. Now we have to put in play button. How will you achieve that? Go to your shape, then change your shape, pick rectangle. When you pick your rectangle, the next thing for you to do now is to click OK. Change the color to color black. We like to change the color to color black. Then click OK. After clicking OK, then turn this your rectangle. Turn this your rectangle like this. After turning the rectangle, what next to do, guys? The next thing to do is to reduce the size of this rectangle. Reduce the size of the rectangle. Yes, as you can see, now you will have to justify it, make it to be in the center. As you can see, it is in the center now. You can as well reduce the size, reduce the size, reduce the size, then justify it again, justify again, reduce the size and justify again. Yes, I think you have to use position. Yes, you have to use position, as you can see. Yes, yes, it is in the center now. It is in the center now. The next thing is to pin it. Pin the more precious, pin the rectangular shape, then pin the triangular shape, pin everything, so nothing will be moving. Yes, nothing will be moving. What next, guys? We have more precious concept. We need to add in now YouTube. We need to add YouTube. Now go to text, edit, delete this one, then put in YouTube. Put in YouTube. Yes, I would like to change the what is it called? The font of this YouTube. I would like to change the font of the YouTube. Now go to font. Go to font. Which font? Okay, let us use Alpha Slab 1. Let us use Alpha Slab 1. Yes, acknowledge. No. Let us use Alpha Slab 1. Let us use Alpha Slab 1. Okay. Now we have to increase the size a little bit, because if we refuse to increase the size, it will not go along with this more precious concept. So you have to increase the size of the text. Let us use maybe 40. Let us use 50. Let us use 50. Yes, the next thing for us to do now is to space. Click OK, then go to your spacing. Guys, you have to play around this to get whatever you want to get the perfect design that you need, to get the perfect design that you need. What next, guy? The next thing for us to do is to click OK, then justify this YouTube, centralize it, relative position, then centralize it. Now it is in the center. You can decide to bring it down a little bit, so to look okay. Yes, bring it down a little bit to look okay. Now the next thing for us to do, guys, is to pin. Sorry, guys, is to pin. We don't need any image from this area. That is a mistake. Now we have to pin like this. Now the next thing for us to do, are we sure we are? Yes. Now it cannot move. Nothing can move. The next thing for us to do now is to erase color. Now, before you can erase color, you have to merge everything together. In our previous video, I explained to you how to merge everything, how to merge items together. Click on your layers button, then merge everything together. Come down to this area. Can you see this area? Come down to this area, click this area, then it will open up like this. Don't merge the background. Merge everything. You will only have to leave the background. Don't merge the background. Then click this centered button. It will ask you if you want to merge. Click OK that you want to merge. Now you have only two items. Now click your layers. As you can see, everything is together now. What next, guys? The next thing for us to do now is to erase color. Click on this, then click on shape, then go directly to your erase color button. This is the erase color button. Click on the erase color button, then enable it. When you enable it, as you can see, we have erased the color. We have erased the color. You can see the white area, this white rectangle is now transparent, and all this letter, this more precious concept, blah blah, and YouTube is now transparent. Now the next thing for you to do is to increase the tolerance. Increase the tolerance to 70, or you can increase to 60, but I will be using 70. Then click OK. Click OK. As you can see, now the next thing for us to do is to put layer on this item before we will texture it. Now, how are you going to do that? Go to your shape, then go to your shape. We'll be using rectangular shape. Change the color to black. Then reduce this to a very small square. Now click OK. Then take it a little bit to this side. Yes, you can as well reduce a little. Yes, take it down, take it to this area, then drop it there. As you can see, you cannot see it. The reason is that you place it on black color as well. So what next now, guys? The next thing is for us to match this item with that button that we just dropped there. Now go back to this area, then go and merge. Don't merge your background. Merge those two items. Now click the centered button. Click OK. Yes, we have everything together now. The next thing for us to do, guys, is to texture. Yes, we have to texture this now, so it will bring out the design. You will like it after the texture. You will like it. Now you will have to click on your item, then locate your texture button. Can you see here, guys? This is the texture button. Can you see? I hope you can see. Click here, then locate your texture button. I hope you can see the texture button. Click the texture button. Now you have to go and select. You have to go and pick the color that you want to texture this image with. Is it color? Is it pattern? Anything that you want to texture it with, you have to go and pick it. Guys, I will like to still go for this background. We can as well go and pick another gold that is not this background. Okay, let us go and pick another gold, another color that is not of that shape. Let us go to download. We can even pick. Okay, let us pick this. Yes, let us pick this. Now, as you can see, this side is fade, while this side is a little bit dark. Now I have to crop it like this. Then texture. Can you see, guys? Can you see? Now enable. Increase your scale or reduce your scale to suit your design or creative mind. Yes, I would like to leave it at 100%. Yes, 100%. Now the next thing for us to do is to click OK. Can you see, guys? Can you see now? We have textured the image. Now the next thing for us to do is to go and add 3D effects now. Now go to your 3D shape. And click on 3D shape. Enable the 3D shape. You will see the magic now. Enable. Can you see, guys? Can you see? Now you will have to either increase the depth or reduce the depth. Either increase the depth or reduce the depth. I would like to leave the depth at 3. Yes, I would like to use 3. Yes, 3. Can you see now? If you are using 3, then we have to increase the darkening. Yes, that is for sure. You have to increase the darkening. Increase the darkening. Yes. Increase the darkening. Yes. Increase the darkening. Then we have to rotate. Y rotation first. As you can see. Guys, can you see? Can you see this? Y rotation. Then X rotation. X rotation. X rotation. A little bit. A little bit. Yes. Now the next thing for us to do is to click OK. You can as well come back to that area to come and adjust a little bit. Now let us add shadow. Let us add shadow. Shadow, then enable. As you can see, guys, it is coming out. It is coming out. Yes. Shadow. Increase the blur. The blur. Yes. Increase the blur a little bit. Increase the blur. Click OK. Then go back to your 3D. Go back to your 3D. Now, this is where you will know. Maybe you will have to increase your depth or reduce the depth. Now, as you can see, increase, reduce. You know, I decided to use 3 the other time. Now, I will be using 13 or 10. Let us use 10. Let us go for 10. Let us go for 10 or that 13 or that 13. Yes. Let us use 13. Yes. Now the rotation again. You can as well increase the darkening. Can you see? Can you see? Increase the darkening. So you have to go back now to this rotation to adjust it. Adjust it. So it will be okay. Yes. Let us leave it like this, guys. How do you see this? Let us leave it like this. Just leave it like this. Now the next thing for us to do is you can decide to emboss. You can decide to emboss. But shadow, since we blurred our shadow the other time, we will still have to bring out the shadow. Let the shadow show a little bit. Aha. Can you see, guys? Can you see? So it will look real a little bit. It will look real. That is the power of 3D to look real. Guys, I don't think we should leave it like this. Let us go back to our 3D to adjust. Always play around this for you to get the best. For you to get the best. For you to get the best. So you will not have issue with your client. So you not have issue with your client. Yes. Yes. Now let us use this Z rotation a little bit. Let us use Z rotation a little bit. Yes. Let us use Z rotation a little bit. Now. Okay. Okay, guys. I think this is cool now. I think this is cool now. Yes. As you can see, you can decide to use emboss or leave it like this. Emboss will only bring more effect to this. Emboss will bring more effect to this. Guys, it depends on the size of your image. Emboss might disrupt everything, but you will still get it back. Now click on your emboss, enable. As you can see, it is okay. The shape, the size, everything is okay. Now you will have to work on your emboss button. Yes, work on your emboss button. Intensity, you can increase the intensity. Then work on your specular hardness, then this one as well, increase it, yes, ambient light, just adjust it to whatever point that you want, that you think is very all right, that you think it will wow your client, that will wow your client. I would like to leave my bevel at 30. Then let us leave this one at 82. Ambient light at 85. Intensity at 55. Yes, this is all right. Now guys, if you decide to reduce this shape now, it will disrupt everything. You know, I told you the other time, it will disrupt everything. Now if you reduce this the size, can you see? It will disrupt everything. Now it is okay like this. Yes, you can decide to leave it like this, or you can decide to increase it. But it will get to a stage, if you are increasing it as well, that it will be disrupted as well. Now you will have to get the perfect size that will bring out the design. Guys, let us touch the 3D a little bit. Let's touch the 3D a little bit. The depth. Or what do you think, guys? What do you think? Should we just leave it at that 12? Okay, let us leave it at this 12. Guys, we have come to the end of this training, this video, this chapter, this module. Now the next thing for us to do is to save as project. My precious YouTube button. Just put YouTube button. Just put YouTube button 1, because I have YouTube button already. YouTube button 1. Click OK. Then the next thing is to save as image. That is the one that you will send to your client. Always use Ultra. Then click save to gallery. It depends on the speed of your network. That is how fast this will be saved. Guys, keep practicing. There is a lot of things. You have a lot of things that you can do with Pixellab. Just keep practicing, guys, and you will keep getting better and better. As you can see, this is our design. This is our YouTube button that we just used Pixellab to design. Guys, I will see you in the next video. Take care.